Hey guys, I'm here for a movie review. And yeah, so this movie was kind of like a London, kind of like gangster drama movie about like Indian gangsters. Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't too bad. So yeah, I went to see this at the showcase earlier. And yeah, I'll let you know what the movie was about, and then I'll rate it out of 5. Not 5, 10, sorry. So yeah, it was mainly about a guy who just came out of jail. He wanted to stay out of trouble, and obviously his friends are trying to lead him into drugs. And yeah, but he's trying to stay clean. He's got a job at the at a building site, minimum wage. And then he meets a girl at some cafe, at some ice cream shop, and they sell like hot drinks as well and milkshakes and that. Attractive woman. They end up. He tries chatting her up. She says, "Look, I'm not gonna get in a stranger's car." And he said, "Yeah, but you do know me. I've came here loads of times." And then they end up meeting, getting together. She goes to his flat, and they end up having sex. But as she's getting changed, she finds cocaine on the floor. Then she questions him, like, "I thought you're clean." You just exactly like my brother. Now, her brother is a gangster. He's in a bit of a gang. So, yeah. And so he's trying to stay clean. His mate is just keep getting him into trouble. He's just saying, "Just keep me out of it." And yeah, before the ending of what happens, her brother finds out that this guy is dating his girlfriend, his sister, sorry. So he gets out the car with his friend, beats him up, just warns him, "Stay away from my sister or you'll be in a coffin." And actually his mate who was with him had a knife with him. He actually said to him, "Do you want me to just stab him? Stick one in him?" And he said, "No, leave it for this time." And then his mate obviously said to him, "Next time, I'll be stabbing you if you go near her again." So, yeah, he then his mate is in a 20 grand debt. And what this guy does is just I don't encourage suicide, and whoever thinks of doing that, I have in the past. Whoever thinks of that, try and get help. But it was obvious he killed himself to get out of the issue with this gangster. So he slit his own wrists and killed himself. But what led to him killing himself was the idiot fucking stole 20 grand from his mum's account. 20 grand from her because she was, well, you know, she had a lot of money. And what did he do? Instead of giving the gangster the 20 grand, he played it on a game where you put your money on to bet and it goes round, like in a casino. And he lost all the money. He knew that he had no more money to go and get it, and he just ended his life. So the guy who he ended up having the debt with, his mate ended up coming to the house after, and then the family were blaming him. But it's not his fault. The guy should have just paid the money with the debt, with his mum's money, instead of just playing it on a game and then losing it all. And actually his mate was going to give him a couple of grand on top to pay it all off and help him. So the debt ended up being passed to his friend, and he ended up going to the guy's house, hit him with a baseball bat, stole, while he was unconscious, stole some money, and some of the money he stole he gave back to the lad's family, and that was to pay for the guy's funeral. So yeah, and also what's disturbing happened was the girl's dad, the girl in the cafe who the guy was meeting, her dad was a complete arsehole, just controlling, an alcoholic. And because she got home late, he beat her up, just gave her a bruise on her face, and her boyfriend actually came to the door and he was just going to kick the shit into him. She told him to go away. Then his brother got in his face and he said to him, "Are you going to let your dad do that to your own sister?" She says dad was a complete arsehole. I was actually rooting for the guy to just fuck him up, to do him in, because you can't go around doing that to your daughter. Just, yeah, it's wrong. It's bullying, physically bullying. And yeah, her dad was a complete arsehole. And in the end, he says to her towards the end, "Just come and stay with me." In the end, they meet, and she ends up living with him in the end. And he gets out of town. They both get out of town. She leaves his abusive dad. He gets away from that gang where the debt's passed him. Then the movie ends. It was a decent movie. Pretty good movie. It was kind of like a mixture of a drama, gangster kind of movie. Yeah, it did annoy me about the dad hitting the girl, and actually, I don't encourage suicide. I hope anyone who ever thinks of that talks to people, but yeah, I think he knew either way he was going to get killed. So he just ended it before he would have got killed. I suppose maybe he did it so nothing would happen to his family. Because then they might have tried to get it from his family. But yeah, he ended his life. But yeah, it was a good movie. It was called what was it called? I think it's called This Is the Last Chance, I believe. I think it's like, yeah, I think it's called This Is the Last Chance. I'm going to put it in properly anyway in the description. I might have got it wrong, but I'll put it correctly in the description, because I forgot what it was called for a moment, and I can't click off this because then it will stop the recording. So what would I give this movie out of 10? I'd give it a 6 out of 10. It was alright. It was alright. The girl looked decent. Yeah, it was alright. There wasn't really much like killings or much fight. Well, there was a bit of a brawl in the pub, but there wasn't much like stat killings or fighting with other gangs. It was more of one guy comes out and tries to rebuild his life, and his friend tries to pull him back into the gangster lifestyle. That's kind of what movie it was. It was alright. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah, go watch it. It's at the cinema. It's a very late show. It was like 9:45 at night. So yeah, I'll upload this now to YouTube, and the next movie I'm going to see is with Matt, Insidious, next Monday. So we'll both review that together. And then we're going to go see Wednesday, The End of Oak Street. We'll review that together as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now, guys.